Here comes the self-proclaimed juvenile delinquent.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Elmwood Park, New Jersey.
Liv Morgan, Ruby Riott, Sarah Logan. The Riott Squad made a shocking debut back in 2017, attacking many of the women in the SmackDown Live locker room, and they've gone on to great success in WWE.
Oh, Liv Morgan and her partners in crime love to turn any situation on its head.
Corey, it's your night!
And her opponent, from Montreal, Quebec, Canada, Maurice.
I am all excited that Maurice is here.
One of the longest reigning women's champions of all time. Of course, the wife of the A-lister, The Miz, but Maurice, she's an A-lister in her own right.
You're absolutely right. Oh, wait. That's my favorite part.
Oh. He has a very questionable attitude.
There's nothing to question, Byron. All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor.
What a stomp.
Good grief.
All the way up and around the world.
Crucifix head scissor.
Ah, hair pull mat slam. This might be it. She goes for the cover. Maurice gets the shoulder up.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
And she's back in the ring now. Drop kick.
Hits the mark. Oh, nasty impact.
She's on the defensive now, but you can bet she has plenty of fight in her.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
It's been an amazing match up to this point, guys, and from where I sit, any one of these women can win this thing.
Side slam.
Beginning to look bad for her here, but this certainly isn't something she can't come back from.
Well, she certainly seems to favor being outside the ring. Though for the life of me, I cannot figure out why.
Nailed it. She's able to get out of the way there. She goes for the cover.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
Might have slipped there, Cole.
Oh, the old head scissor. Ooh.
Whoa, Maurice dodged that.
Look at the look in her eyes. She's in the zone now.
She is on fire.
All the way up and around the world.
Beautiful technique. Liv Morgan sizing it up.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Truly devastating, Cole.
No, she breaks it.
Wow, she's quite the escape artist, Michael.
Running hip attack. What impact?
Oh, a knee.
Lights out. Gonna take a trip, gentlemen. Straight down.
Harsh impact.
Can't waste any time here.
Here's a cover.
You can put this one in the bank.
How about another look at some of the highlights?
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Overall, this match was average at best, but not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already.
Here is your winner, Liv Morgan.
Looking dominant at times in the victory.
I got a feeling we're going to be talking about her for a long time to come.
What a match that was, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks for joining us.
Byron, it just became iconic. I know, I see it on the trunk.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you.
Imitating me?
It was an unbelievable impersonation.
She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. A student of Lance Storm, Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron.
Yeah, I can see her.
Beautiful and deadly. A true Venus flytrap.
And her opponent, from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya.
Product of the Hart family dungeon, carrying on the legacy of the legendary Hart family in sports entertainment. Natalya always ready to handle things inside the ring.
The daughter of Jim the Animal Neidhart, the niece of WWE Hall of Famer Bret the Hitman Hart.
Got the power of her father and the finesse of her uncle. Maybe the most respected superstar in the entire women's division.
As we get underway, I'm expecting a hard-fought match between these two superstars.
The first one to make a mistake could fail.
And with the women's division as white hot as it is right now, you just know this match is going to be one for the ages.
She's not careful, things can get out of control in a hurry.
I think they're about to.
High impact crossbody.
She goes for the cover. Not much behind that pin attempt.
Too early for that. Suplex.
Natalya now in a little bit of trouble. This is not how she drew this one up.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
But it's still early here, guys. It's going to take a whole heck of a lot more than this to keep her down.
Ooh, what impact. And she goes down hard.
That'll leave a mark.
I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does, you should absolutely have a high opinion of yourself.
Now that got those shoulders on the mat. She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
She's still in this one.
Oh, man, she's rolling now. When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic? I don't know. That seems like a word that should be reserved for the likes of, I don't know, Trish Stratus and Mae Young.
Who are you to decide who's an icon and who's not, Saxton? If Peyton Royce wants to call herself iconic, that's exactly what she should do, period.
Natalya's in trouble. Boom! Born in Australia, Peyton Royce's path to WWE saw her travel many miles, including a stop in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, where, like many before her, Peyton honed her craft before ultimately joining. She's got a chance to win it here.
Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
She's got her where she wants her.
Suplex through. Not done yet.
Going for a third.
The Venus flytrap.
Man, she knows how to make a comeback.
Corey, Byron did allude to Peyton Royce's training in Canada.
Yeah, she's a product of your best friend, Lance Storm, and that's one of the reasons why Peyton is so good in the ring. I'm just glad Storm's personality didn't rub off on her during training. From the hallowed ground of the Hart Dungeon in Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya debuted in WWE at odds with the Bella Twins and managed the Hart Dynasty to the WWE Tag Team Championship.
Bringing it back between the ropes.
Natalya began competing in singles action and formed a dominating alliance with Beth Phoenix soon after the Queen of Hearts was part of the debut season of E's Total Divas reality show and added a red carpet correspondent to her resume.
Natalya returned to managing and led Tyson Kidd and Cesaro to WWE Tag Team Gold before reinvigorating her singles career, which included a classic match for the NXT Women's Championship against Charlotte, a driving force.
The cover. True testament to grit.
Well, Natalya uses every bit of the strength she has left to survive. Natalya says, not this time.
Oh, what impact!
The submission specialist, Natalya.
Oh, yeah, Natalya. This is a heart. The sharpshooter, Byron.
She can pick up the win here, guys. What a huge opening for Natalya.
No, she gets out of it.
But she's still struggling, Cole. The end might just be near for her.
Look at her go.
She's looking at it. Right to the back.
I bet you feel foolish riding her off now.
She's calling for it.
Peyton Royce.
Suplex. Great usage of her hips. Another one. Could the third time be the charm, Byron?
I think so. Perfect. This one.
She's clearly not getting paid by the hour.
That NXT breakout star of the year.
Peyton Royce did it. And here's a look back at some of the action from the previous match.
Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess.
Here is your winner, Peyton Royce.
Big singles win here, guys.
You know, it didn't happen often, but I can attest, being pinned is humiliating.
As we close the book on this match, I need to remind everybody just how big of a win this was. Simply amazing.
Ready for some mayhem? Ready for some havoc?
I'm not quite sure, actually.
The following contest is a championship first round match. Making her way to the ring from Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott's made it her personal mission to make life miserable for everyone born entitled, everyone handed anything. That do-it-yourself ethos has served Ruby Riott incredibly well throughout her career.
Mayhem, havoc. Ruby Riott is here. Mella is money.
And her opponent from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Byron, are you ready to admit the truth yet?
That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division?
You are delusional. Mella is money.
Carmella, unbelievable career thus far in WWE, and the sky's the limit for this young lady.
And she would have you believe that she has done it all.
She has!
By herself. What are you guys, both on the bandwagon or something?
I started the bandwagon.
Singles action is underway, and in this one, I wouldn't attempt to predict what's going to happen. I'd just be ready for anything. Sometimes that's all you can do.
And I can't help but get the feeling that this is going to be one of those matches people will be talking about for a long time to come.
Spinning kick to the gut. Face buster.
Man, that was vicious. Woo-wee.
And she comes up short.
If you're gonna leave your feet, you gotta make sure you're gonna land the move.
Running clothesline. A few inches off there.
Inches? She missed by at least a foot, Cole.
Incredible agility. Slap.
To be expected, though, given the competition she's in there with tonight.
If you're worried about her now, you haven't seen many of her matches. She can withstand so much more punishment than this.
This is where we might just see one of these women pull away from the other for good.
When you see Ruby Riott, you know that Sarah Logan and Liv Morgan are close by, just waiting to strike. And that is something that every competitor in the women's division must combat against.
I don't like what you're in.
Shoulders are down!
All too easy for Ruby Riott to escape.
She is ready for a fight tonight. Oh, nasty impact.
I'd like to elaborate on my point about Ruby Riott's expertise in playing the numbers game, gentlemen. The result is the Riott Squad is running roughshod over the entire women's division.
Well, we know that these unprovoked, often blindsided attacks are just going to continue, Michael. I don't know if there's anyone who can put an end to the Riott Squad's brutality and chaos.
You gotta believe this one's over.
If you remember, guys, Carmella's introduction to the main roster came in 2016 when she was the final pick in the WWE brand extension draft.
Carmella letting her opponent know how she feels.
Uh-oh, look at this.
Targeting the back. Very effective.
Byron noted how Carmella was the final pick in the 2016 draft. I think in a lot of ways, seeing more than 50 superstars get selected before her gave Carmella a bit of a chip on her shoulder.
Yeah, it definitely motivated her, Cole. And fast forward less than 2 years later, and Carmella became smack.
Code of silence. Can't waste any time here.
Not sure why, but she releases the hold.
I think she sensed her opponent was about to break free.
Carmella has eyes to finish.
Ruby Riott and her cronies in the Riott Squad have made a big...
Oh, what now?
Looks like we got company, Cole.
Carmella with a nice reversal. Well, that was interesting.
Yeah, shoulders down.
For the win! Talking more about Ruby Riott and the Riott Squad's reign of terror. They brutalized it. Yes! Takes it! Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
These ladies weren't world beaters in this one, but the match provided a few fireworks.
She's taking care of business.
One thing I can say about that match is that it had a few interesting moments. Very few.
Here is your winner, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
Put a check in the win column for Carmella.
Wow, I can't believe the amount of punishment that had to be inflicted in order for those shoulders to stay down for the 3 count.
Guys, it sounds like...
Oh, yeah. Ever so dangerous.
The following contest
What
is
the?
a championship
I don't think we're gonna wait for the match to start.
semifinal
Come on,
match.
we need to get order here.
Oh! Nailed it.
You can expect these superstars to put their body, shoulders on the mat.
Step up into Gary.
On the mark.
Double underhook, suplex. She goes for the cover. Ah, quick kick out from Liv Morgan.
She's still in this one.
She goes for the cover. We got a cover.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
She's still in this one.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Double underhook suplex.
She has some reason to be concerned here. And this one appears far from over, and she knows that.
Pump the brakes a bit, Cole. I know exactly what you're thinking, and I can tell you with all certainty, she still has plenty of gas left in the tank.
How she responds to this is going to be very important moving forward. She simply cannot let it take her out of her game plan. Harsh impact.
Tying up the legs now.
Oh, looking for the surfboard. Oh, continuing to punish them.
Liv Morgan just barely got out of the way.
Kick out.
Too early in the match to end it.
Boom, what impact. What a stomp.
Good grief.
Beautiful technique.
She's absorbing some offense here. But I'd be surprised if she doesn't find a way back in control of this.
She goes for the cover. Not much behind that pin attempt.
So resourceful. She is on fire. Ember Moon, too quick.
Handstand. Wow, fantastic ability from Ember Moon.
Nice.
Shut it down.
Watching Ember. She counters before it's too late. Ember Moon is getting ready.
Oh, man, she's rolling now.
She better do something fast. She fights out.
But that doesn't mean the damage wasn't already done, Michael.
Hurricane Rana.
Unbelievable athleticism.
As Corey mentioned, preparing for Ember is not easy, especially given that she has no quit in her. But that said, Byron, perhaps replicating what Shayna Baszler did to Ember at TakeOver New Orleans would be a good approach.
Well, as vicious as it may sound, if Ember refuses to quit, you might have no other choice than to render her unconscious, much like Shayna did.
Look at this.
Ooh, what impact.
Handstand.
Liv Morgan just barely got out of the way.
Oh, talk about getting flattened.
Yeah, she's going to be feeling that one for a while.
Uh-oh. Outrageous athleticism on the Hurricanrana.
Liv Morgan just barely got out of the way.
We're looking at complete domination here. Oh, this is dangerous right here. And she's back in the ring now.
Uh-oh, this isn't going to end well for someone.
What a Hurricanrana.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
She goes for the cover. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
Not yet.
Byron, one thing we learned very early on about Ember Moon, Liv Morgan sizing it up.
Ooh, incredible. But now, can Liv Morgan capitalize?
And Ember Moon, too quick.
And she escapes the submission.
Not a lot of people can break out of that one, Michael.
Handstand.
That's how you put an exclamation point on the end of a match, guys.
The complexity of that move is absolutely unreal.
She's got that gleam in her eyes. Ember Moon is getting ready. Stunner!
Emphatically delivered. That should do it.
There it is. Now the question is, can Ember Moon finish?
The cover, and this one's history. What a win.
These ladies put on quite a show. Here's another gander.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there.
Here is your winner, Ember Moon.
It could have gone either way there for a while.
It's wins like that that makes this girl such a force to be reckoned with here in the WWE.
And that'll do it here for this one-on-one match. I hope you enjoyed it as much as this live crowd appears to have enjoyed it.
On the rise, and what will be a tremendous career, here comes Peyton Royce.
The following contest is a championship tournament semi-finals match. Making her way to the ring from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you.
Imitating me?
It was an unbelievable impersonation.
She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. A student of Lance Storm. Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron.
Yeah, I can see her. Look, Peyton Royce, extremely talented. Her attitude, that's something else.
She's been nothing but sweet to me, Saxton.
Mella is money!
And her opponent, from Staten Island, New York, the Princess of Staten Island, Carmella.
are you ready to admit the truth yet?
That Carmella's the most obnoxious woman in the entire women's division?
You are delusional. Mella is money.
Well, it's great where you can wear blinders.
Why would I want blinders on when Mella's around?
So what would you know anything about how to win a title like Mella?
So I see you're kissing up to Carmella as well.
Why wouldn't I? I think she's an unbelievable talent.
Mella is money.
This matchup has the potential to be special.
We could be moments away from an instant classic.
And it looks to me like this entire arena is on its feet, and understandably so.
This might be it.
Oh, my.
You gotta believe this one's over.
Effectively using the knee.
Drop kick.
Oh, great height.
Carmella is more dangerous than ever. Princess of Staten Island is filled with a hostility we've never seen before, so if a superstar is going to go up against her, they have to strike early.
She goes for the cover. That wasn't even close to 3.
Way too early.
Vicious attack.
Carmella pops the shoulder up.
Too soon.
Corey, before you mention that Carmella is more aggressive than ever, if an opponent wants to have any sort of chance against the Princess, they'll need to land significant offense right from the opening bell.
I'm all for sportsmanship, but in WWE, you have to know when to fight fire with fire. To all the women in WWE, to even be able to think about victory against Carmella, you have to strike first.
And she's trying to flip the script here.
Easier said than done, Michael.
When she gets in attack mode,
Oh, you gotta love Peyton Royce. That spinning leg lariat. Looks like she wants to win early. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but when Peyton Royce walks out wearing that iconic T-shirt, you can hear an audible groan from the crowd.
I haven't noticed, but I'm sure they're just jealous, Cole. The fact of the matter is, when you look and perform like Peyton Royce does,
Peyton Royce looking to close this thing out with the Venus flytrap. Oh! Make it the trifecta.
For another one!
The Venus flytrap.
This could be it. Carmella's in a real bad spot.
She's not done yet.
as a former dancer and cheerleader, you know Carmella's going to be light on her feet out there.
When it comes to Peyton Royce's opinion of herself, I partially agree with Corey. Yes, she should have self-confidence, but to call herself iconic?
Carmella.
Man, I knew it was only...
She goes for the cover. She got the shoulder up in time.
Tried for it early. One of the things I like best about Carmella, guys, is just how feisty she is. From the moment her music hits all the way through the final bell, she just has this undeniable spunk about her.
Just a step quicker, it looks like. Like Byron, I would say Carmella is among the most feisty superstars around today. Though there are times when that feistiness borders on being a bit on the brash side.
You can call it feistiness, you can call it brashness, call it whatever you want. The bottom line is, Mella is money.
Oh, that's how you establish dominance.
Will this be enough? And she kicks out with relative ease.
She's still in this one.
Well, Peyton Royce's career is just... Here we go, Byron.
Oh, man, I got chills right now.
Guys, that came out of nowhere.
And that's likely why it was so successful.
This may very well be it.
That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up.
Yes!
unreal performance.
These women put on quite a show. Here's another look.
Overall, this match was average at best, but not every match is going to be memorable. In fact, I've almost forgotten it happened already. Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. Some pretty good give and take in this match, as these highlights show.
And here's a last look at this one.
Here is your winner, Peyton Royce.
Took it to another level to gain that win.
To get the pinfall victory over such a high-quality opponent is incredibly impressive, Michael.
It'll be interesting to see the fallout following this big singles win here tonight.
Here comes the War Goddess.
Her entrance is just as unique as her offensive playbook.
The following contest is the final in the championship tournament. Making her way to the ring.
Guys, we have
from
two of
Dallas,
WWE's most
Texas,
exciting superstars
Ember
ready to square off here.
And there's nothing quite like seeing two superstars settling it in the ring in one-on-one action, Michael.
Byron, it just became iconic.
I know, I see it on the Tron.
And her opponent, from Sydney, Australia, Peyton Royce.
Byron, I was back in the locker room area earlier today, and I heard Peyton Royce imitating you.
Imitating me?
It was an unbelievable impersonation.
She does great impressions. Spot on, Byron Saxton. Oh, and by the way, she also handles her business inside the ring. A student of Lance Storm, Peyton Royce is absolutely incredible. Look at her, Byron.
Yeah, I can see her.
Beautiful and deadly. A true Venus flytrap. At NXT TakeOver, Penny in predicament. 2 count and a kick out.
She's still in this one.
Super kick! mess up the back of your neck. What a stomp.
Good grief.
What a strike. A few inches off there.
Inches? She missed by at least a foot, Cole.
Now the old vicious head crank.
Look at the torque. Torture your opponent's neck. I like it.
Ooh, what impact. Harsh impact.
Oh, what impact.
She's starting to stagger a bit. We've certainly seen her withstand worse in the past, though.
You know, she's the kind of competitor that actually likes getting hit. It motivates her. And this might just be what she needs to put her over the top, believe it or not.
Well, there's still plenty of match to go here, guys. Unless something crazy happens, I don't envision this being the end of the road for her. When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain, guys. She made an instant impact, handily beating Billie Kay in her first ever match at NXT TakeOver Brooklyn 2. Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
I have to agree with what Byron was saying about Ember Moon's debut. She made her presence felt on day one and never looked back, beating some pretty big names in the process.
Yeah, anytime you could say you defeated the likes of Shayna Baszler and...
Got the shoulders down. She's not done yet.
It's gonna take more than that.
Dodges a bullet there. She goes for the cover, and she kicks out with relative ease.
She's still in this one.
You can see the confidence just beaming from her right now. We're looking at complete domination here. She's starting to falter here. This is not at all where she hoped to be at this point in the match.
A high-risk maneuver in the works from that top turnbuckle.
Look out! Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there. And Ember Moon, too quick.
Now back to the ring. Ooh! Hard landing there. Here we go, guys.
Oh, man. When it comes to Ember Moon, one thing's for certain. Peyton Royce.
Suplex. Great usage of her hips. Another one. Could the third time be the charm, Byron?
I think perfect.
Wow, what a move.
And Ember Moon, too quick.
I have to agree with her. Here's the cover. And the shoulder gets up in time.
Wow, keep your eye on this one.
I see where she's going with this. Ember Moon is getting ready.
That's it. That's what she needed.
Oh, man, you can...
She goes for the cover. Ember Moon did it. Now let's take another look at these wonderful women in action.
Critics of these ladies in the WWE might not have been very impressed, but they did do some nice things in there. This match wasn't exactly a barn burner, but we can't expect every superstar to be on their A game every time, I guess. The superstars in this one got after it pretty good from the opening bell. Can't complain about the effort, technical proficiency, or result here.
Here is your winner, Ember Moon.
Now that's earning a well-fought victory.
Wow, when you pick up a pinfall victory over somebody like that, you've done something right.
Guys, it sounds like we can all agree that was an extremely impressive win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Divas Championship.
Oh, yeah. Ever so dangerous. Here comes a woman who many are saying is the future of the women's division, Ember Moon.
Forget the future, Michael. I'd like to call Ember Moon the present. Ember Moon is a joy to watch, guys.
Well, Ember possesses one of the most devastating and breathtaking signature moves in the business, the Eclipse. Her opponents had better watch out.
What an ovation! Look who's here! The Ravishing Russian has been ridiculed and written off her entire career, but here tonight she's looking to have the last laugh and crush the competition.
Anybody that's ever ridiculed Lana doesn't know what they're talking about. She's incredibly beautiful,
Byron.
incredibly talented.
Byron.
Speaks like 31 languages.
Byron.
Was a former social ambassador for Rusev.
Byron.
Byron has none of those things.
Whoa,
But Byron's criticized all those things.
I did not. That's not true. I respect Lana.
Introducing the challenger from Dallas, Texas, Ember Moon. Introducing the champion from Moscow. She is the WWE Divas Champion, the Ravishing Russian, Lana.
Get ready for some WWE magic. And there's the bell. And here we go.
The champion into the cover. She goes for the cover.
She's looking to get out of here with a win early.
She's still in this one.
The champion into the cover. Cover here.
And she kicks out with relative ease.
She is ready for a fight tonight.
Into the tie-up they go, but who's going to end up with the upper hand?
Remember that when we talk about Lana, this is a woman who studies the Israeli defense system known as Krav Maga. She speaks Russian and English fluently and has backgrounds in foreign affairs, business management, and marketing. I don't think you'll be able to outthink the ravishing Russian.
Leg lariat with the arm wrench. Very nice.
Lana's an incredibly cunning individual. It's highly unlikely an adversary will be able to defeat the ravishing Russian when it comes to strategy. Lana takes every detail into consideration and thinks 3 or 4 steps ahead of her opponent.
It's not wise for a superstar to attempt to out-strategize Lana. The ravishing Russian's a relentless strategist and thinks of every possible scenario when plotting to take down her adversary.
Challenger starting to falter. There's so much on the line for her here tonight.
Ooh, earth-shattering spine buster. I think this is the beginning of the end, Michael.
The night could be over for Ember Moon.
Look at that. Oh, my goodness.
Jam your leg in a bad way.
She's calling her out. She's countering nicely now.
Yeah, a second ago, she was almost done.
I think she's trying to prove a point here.
Nailed it. All measured up.
Really targeting the back on that one.
When Rusev and Lana beat Bayley and Elias during the Mixed Match Challenge, I was shocked. Mostly because I looked forward to a winner's duet with Bayley and Elias, but also because it was Lana's first win. This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good. Beautiful technique.
Michael, I don't agree with your sentiment about wanting to hear Elias and Bayley in concert, but I agree that nobody thought Lana could pin Bayley. After all, she hadn't won a match in WWE, like, ever.
No, when you have a tag partner and trainer like the super athlete Rusev, it's just a matter of time before you reach the top of your division. Frankly, I was shocked they didn't win the entire Mixed Match Challenge.